So let's be honest. One of the most stressful questions is, am I too late for scholarships? Or the opposite? I still have 2 years. Do I really need to start now? In this video, I'll show you a simple way to build your scholarship timeline. So you know what to do now, what to do later, and you don't waste time. This video is for you if you want to study abroad, but you have no idea if you're on time or already behind. By the end, you'll have one clear answer. What should I actually be doing right now? Real quick, 2 things to have ready. Number 1, a rough target start in mind. Something like September next year or January in 2 years. Number 2, if you've downloaded the free scholarship starter pack, open your master tracker and find the timeline tab. If you don't have it yet, no problem. Follow the logic and set it up after. We're going to do 3 things. 1, decide your target intake. 2, see where you are on the timeline. 3, decide what your next 90 days should look like. Let's go. Step 1, decide your target intake. Scholarships and universities work in intakes. Most programs have a September or October start. Some have a January or February intake as well. So pause for a second and answer this one question. If everything goes well, when do I want to start my program? Not the exact day, just the month and year. Write it down. In your master tracker, that becomes your goal start date in the timeline tab. Everything else builds from that one choice. Step 2, see where you are on the timeline. Here's the pattern most funded programs follow. Applications usually open around 6 to 12 months before the start date. Deadlines usually sit 2 to 4 months after they open. So if your goal is September next year, many deadlines will fall somewhere between October this year and February next year. That gives us 3 rough zones. Zone 1, more than 12 months before your start. Long prep window. Zone 2, 6 to 12 months before your start. Application season. Zone 3, less than 6 months before your start. Late cycle. You mix apply now with plan the next intake. Place yourself in one of those zones. Write it in the tracker. That's your current position. Step 3, decide your next 90 days. Now let's turn that into action. Because the whole point of this channel is 90 days of focused moves, not years of vague stress. Here are 3 90-day plans, one for each zone. Plan A, if you're more than 12 months away, your 90 days equals calm foundation mode. Focus on 3 things. 1, learn and choose your direction. Watch days 1 to 10 to understand funding types, timelines, and what fully funded actually means for your situation. 2, clean up your documents. Use the document checklist from the starter pack. Request transcripts, fix your CV basics, check your passport status. 3, build a draft shortlist. Use the shortlist tab in the master tracker. Aim for 10 to 15 programs across 2 or 3 countries. By the end of 90 days, you may not be applying yet, but you'll know exactly what you're aiming at. Plan B, if you are 6 to 12 months away, your 90 days equals application build mode. Focus on shortlist finalization. Use the tracker to narrow down your programs. Check real deadlines and note them in the sheet. Core documents. Start with rough drafts of your CV and SOP using the starter pack templates. Perfection comes in revision, not the first attempt. Professor contact and references. If you're going for research programs, this is when you watch the professor and cold email videos later in this series and start building those connections. Stay consistent for 90 days here and you should be ready to submit as applications open instead of writing everything the night before a deadline. Plan C, if you're less than 6 months away, your 90 days equals focused and realistic mode. Your questions are different here. What deadlines are still open? What can I actually do well in the time I have? 3 priorities. 1, check what is still possible this cycle. Use official websites to see which calls are actually open right now. Only put those in your tracker. 2, finish your minimum documents first. CV, a solid SOP draft, and a reference plan using the LOR Request Templates. 3, plan a backup intake calmly. While you apply to whatever is still realistic this cycle, you also set up a backup intake 6 to 12 months later. You're running 2 tracks at once. The point, by the end of 90 days, you should be ready to submit real applications, not still watching videos and taking notes. Quick example. Let me make this real. A student wants to start a fully funded master's around September next year. They're about 10 months away, so they're in Plan B, application build mode. In the next 90 days, they download the scholarship starter pack, fill the timeline tab with their target start date and known deadlines. Use the shortlist sheet to pick 10 serious programs. Draft their CV and SOP using the templates. By the end of 90 days, they have a shortlist, a working CV, and a first SOP draft. When the portal opens a few months later, they're editing and submitting notes starting from nothing. Recap plus next steps. All right, let's wrap up. First, choose a target intake. Write down when you want to start. Second, see where you are. More than 12 months, 6 to 12 months, or less than 6 months. Third, use that to define your next 90 days. Foundation mode, application build mode, or focused and realistic mode. Your next steps. Step 1, download the free scholarship starter pack from the link below if you haven't already. Step 2, open the timeline tab in your master tracker. Type in your target start date and mark which zone you're in. Step 3, watch day 4 next. We're covering the documents you need to start gathering right now and how long they actually take to process. Before you go, tell me in the comments, are you more than 12 months, 6 to 12 months, or less than 6 months from your goal? I read every comment and it helps me plan what to cover next. See you in day 4.